Greetings, Commanders. I'm Commander Gypsum, and today we're going to go do some canyon racing. So I just outfitted my Racing Viper, and we're going out to an icy planet here to see if we can find some good canyons to get racing in here. I'm in the Fongwang system, and so far I found that Fongwang 9 has a pretty good collection of racing canyons. So we are going to go check it out. Alright, so we're in orbital cruise, and now we're just going to start slowing down here. And hopefully we found a good spot. Now this, of course, is still in beta, so we have some strange artifacts going on sometimes. So yeah, you're gonna see some weird graphic glitches, but don't worry about that. Alright, so this is looking pretty promising. Looks like a nice little playground here. Alright, glide complete. So now it's time to head down and see what we got to work with here. And so far it's looking pretty promising. Let's see what we got. Here we go. This is what we're looking for. Oop, 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 oop. A little bit of a crash. It's okay. It's okay. Alright, man. What a background, too. Alright, let's see if we can get into some good stuff here. Now, for a proper Racing Viper, you're going to want to strip it down to its bare minimum. Now, you're still going to want A thrusters, and A power distributor, and probably A shields too, so you don't get yourself killed out here. But, of course, sensors, life support, all that. You want D. I'm not strapping any weapons on here, because you don't need any weapons here when you're doing some racing. And just for fun, I did include a planetary landing module with an SRV, so in case we see anything interesting out there, we can go take a look. So far we're not hitting any good canyons here. Let's see if we can find anything better. This could be something promising. Let's take a look. Oh. Had a hard impact that time. I didn't even see what we hit. Oh well. Alright, let's keep going. Need to find something good out here. And hopefully we don't see any AT-ATs out here. Assaulting Hoth. So far, I'm not too impressed with the canyons we've run into here. Let's see if we can find something over here. This is looking a little better. Of course, that's a nice backdrop right there, too. Beautiful. So the frame rate's a little wonky when we're down this close to the planet. Usually we can get full 60 up in space, but down here it fluctuates down into the 40s and 50s, which I don't like, but hopefully they'll get sorted out in the next beta or when we go live on December 15th. So I don't know if we're going to be getting a Beta 6 or not. I'm hoping so, because there's still a lot of bugs that they need to work out. But I can see why they wouldn't want to postpone anymore, since they want to get this out. And they definitely want to get it out before December 18th, when the new Star Wars comes out. Let's see, we might have to go back up and come back down, because right now I'm not seeing any great canyons here. So let's hop back up and see if we can get a better look. See if we can't find something a little bit better. For this, we're just going to go straight up.
Frameshift drive charging.
And now we're going to activate the FSD so we can go a little bit
4,
faster.
3, 2,
And then we're going to see if we can come back
engage.
down into orbital cruise so we can get a better view here. Alright, let's see if we can see behind us here. Yeah, we're making some progress. Alright, so we're just going to head out just a little bit more, and then we're going to flip around and see if we can find a better spot to do some racing. Let's flip around here, see what we got. Alright, so we may go for one of these ice strings here. Ugh, look how bad the graphics are right now. Yikes. Okay, so we're just gonna head right on down here. This looks like it could be promising. Oof, those graphic glitches. Now we're going into glide mode. Now this is a canyon. Alright, let's see what kind of trouble we can get into down here. Oh, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. This is a really deep one. This is definitely going to limit our options here while we're racing, so that's good. Alright, so I picked the Viper because the Viper actually has the best acceleration and deceleration rates. It's not as maneuverable as the Eagle, but it's faster, and like I said, it's got the better acceleration and deceleration. And I believe it has the same maneuverability as the Imperial Eagle. And of course, both of those ships look way better on the interior than the Viper. The Viper looks pretty chewed out. But we don't care about that when we're racing. And sometimes you can see the screen get darker, and that's usually when I'm pulling some high G's, and the character is, I guess, graying out. Oh, it's boosters. Make sure I get out of there alive. And you can actually red out as well if you're hit some negative G forces. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Whew, man, just barely saved it. I thought we were about to bottom out there. I'm gonna try and keep it close to the surface. Oh wow, look at that. A little bit of a tap there, but that's why you want some good strong shields on your ship when you're going to do this. Oh, very cool. Looks like we have to pop out here because that one's coming to an end. Looks like we're about to have another opening here. This one's a pretty deep dive. Uh-oh. 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 That's okay. Kept our shields. That's what matters. Oh boy. Whew, man, cutting it close through here. Oh, and look at that backdrop. That is beautiful. And so far, I'm pretty impressed with the Fong Wang system. Oh, man. Alright, let's see if we can dive down into here. Here we go. Ooh, man, we almost bottomed out again. That was saved by vertical thrusters right there. And so far, this is a nice little run here. Alright, looks like we're coming to another end. Up, up. Ooh, my goodness. See, I kind of read it out a little bit there. Bring it around here so we don't crash. And a little bit of a gray out. And the Viper can pull some serious cheese. It's a nice little mountain there. I'm just loving that backdrop. That is beautiful. Two ringed planets right there. Looks like the end of another canyon. And pop right down into another one. Nice. This one's a little wide. Not as exciting when the canyon's this wide, but it'll get more interesting down the line here. We'll just cut through the peaks. Nice. I really like to watch the radar scatter too once we get down low enough. Looks pretty awesome. Oof. Another close call. And I'm just loving that background. Yeah, so far this is a pretty good run. A lot better than that first one that we got into. Oop, 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 oop. Oh no! Oh, just got some heavy hits there. Kept the shields though. That's good. Okay, bring her up. So we're about to lose another canyon entrance here. Wow, look at this topography. Oh my goodness. This is dangerous. Oh, 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 another strike. Oh, if I can keep the shields up. Come on, shields, stay online. This is an awesome canyon. full throttle. I think I'm going to try a racing Vulture as well, because the Vulture has the see-through floor, and I'd love to be able to see the canyons below me. Oh, let's see if we can get through here without crashing. Just barely. This looks like a nice little trench. Let's see if we can just sneak through the peaks here. Oh, look at that. That's nice. I wonder if we're going to run into a POI down here. Oof, another hard crash. Because sometimes you can see like crash ships that you can get out and investigate. I did bring my SRV with me, just in case we do run into something. Oh, come on, vertical thrusters, get me up. Whew, just missed that one. Oh man, so I got another ring of shields back, that's good. So we have another hard hit, should be okay. That's a nice little plateau. Hopefully we can get into some more rough peaks here soon. This looks like it could be decent. Stay as low as possible to see if I can keep the ground scatter radar on. That is dangerous flying down that close. So it looks like we've come out of more of the extreme hills. And just got some rolling hills ahead of us here. Let's hope we can find a canyon to jump into. No, not there. There's a little bit of one. Well, this Viper kind of has a nice drift to it. You don't want it drifting too much, end up getting yourself into trouble. Oh, let's see if there's a way out of here without going over. Oh, maybe not. Looks like it just doubles back on itself. So we're going to have to pop over here. So, an NPC just said he's going to come after me. Okay. Come on down into the canyon, see if you can get me. Alright, here we go. This looks like it could get interesting. There we go, that's pretty nice. That's pretty fun. Alright, pop up over here. See if we can get down into another canyon. Oh, vertical thrusters, boost, boost! Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh man, we almost bit it that time. Okay. Still got shields, we can continue. Hey, it's that guy. What's up, man? Good to see you online. Oh boy. That's gonna be a tight turn. Yeah, so I'm just doing a little bit of canyon racing here. Trying not to destroy my ship. So So far I've had some pretty good success with the Viper here. The Eagle, of course, is a lot more agile, but the Viper has a lot better acceleration and deceleration. Uh-oh, 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 there we go. Well, looks like you might be running out of intriguing canyons here. Though I hope not. See if we can get back towards the middle. Maybe it'll get more interesting over there. Uh-oh. Oh my goodness. That was really close. Whew, okay. This looks like a nice little run here. Oh man. Hopefully this thing continues. Yeah, I guess it does. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's it. Bail out, bail out. Whew. That was too close. Okay, get back into the trench. So we got full shields again, so hopefully I do not die if we have another hard hit. Just getting pretty close here. It's funny with the music in the background, it's all relaxing. Give me some good bounty hunting music or something. Because this is fairly intense. Uh-oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Okay. Made it out of that one alive. Looks like this one kind of doubles back. Here we go. Oh, excellent. An A on the exam. Which exam was it? That's the question. And of course, since this is a stream, the delay is like 40 seconds almost, which is pretty ridiculous. This turns into a nice little cavern here. Oh. Got a little roughed up there. Whew. Oh man. Okay, so it seems like you're probably the only one watching right now, so how's my audio? Are you hearing me okay? It's a nice little plateau. Or I guess valley it would be if it's inside of a canyon. Geography, nice. So, what geography are we talking about? Just like global geography? European geography? Lunar geography? It's a nice little flip. So it looks like... Well, I appreciate the compliment. Alright, let's see if I can land here. It's pretty rocky. But, I mean, the Viper's pretty small, so maybe we can get away with it.
Landing gear deployed.
Suitable terrain. Yeah, I guess we're not going to be able to land there.
Landing gear retracted.
Alright. Back into the canyon here, and hopefully we'll find a nice plateau to do a landing on. Yeah, lunar geography would be pretty interesting, wouldn't it? So you have to learn all the capitals, all that good stuff. There's a nice little canyon again. I love the sound of the Viper's engines. I think it probably has the best sounding engines in the game. Uh-oh. Okay. Got out of that little bind, and right into another bind. Excellent. Caves. Man, that would be really cool if we got caves. I haven't seen anything like that yet. So, I don't think it's written into the code, but I mean, I've only seen just a few planets on the surface. So, I don't know, maybe could see some kind of cave system. But I mean, we know it's possible. I mean, Minecraft can do it. And there was this other terrible game where it was another crafting game and you could dig down into the planet. It was a sci-fi game, but I cannot remember the name of it right now. And that one had caves. So we know it's possible, but I don't know if they've written it into their programming. It would be really cool. Maybe we'll see that towards the end of the season. If they decide to change up, you know, how their generation works. But I haven't seen like any arches or anything either, so I think if caves were a thing, we would see arches first, at least somewhere. Been over. Oh man. Oh boy. Whew. Oh no! That was a pretty good hit. Okay, so let's see if we can... Okay, so this is the direction we were going. Oh man. So that took out 2 rings of shields. That wasn't good. So it looks like it's definitely widening out here. We may have to head back up, see if we can find a better route. Who knows, maybe if patience will pay off here. Yeah, Earth is definitely going to be interesting to see. I'm really interested to see what Mars looks like, because they did terraforming on Mars. So that'd be interesting to see their vision of Mars. Hopefully it's not just an Earth copycat. Now I did get as close as I could to Earth to see if I could see any better detail, but it looked pretty standard. But I mean, that was in the first beta as well, so maybe things have changed with Beta 5. So who knows, maybe I'll make another journey back to Seoul and see what Earth is looking like. See if they changed anything. Europa was really cool. That was a really cool ice planet. And that's actually where I filmed the Horizons portion of the Stellar Remnants finale, was on Europa. I really liked how it looked. Oh, this planet would have been a pretty good choice too. Yeah, it's really starting to open up here. Might have to find a better canyon. But man, what a view though. I think maybe we should pull over, land, and grab a picture on the surface with that view. That is just beautiful.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright, get my alignment okay. Head down to the surface. There we go. Alright, before we deploy, let's see how it looks just with the ship. Oh yeah, that looks nice. Beautiful. I'm going to take a snapshot. Nice. Alright, so let's deploy the rover. Man. Let's see if we can fit out here. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be okay. There we go. So weird thing I noticed is we always deploy facing backwards for some reason. I don't know why. That always seems to be the case. Yes, there's the nice white skin job for my racing Viper. I thought that would be nice to go with the canyons. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Look at that entrance ramp. It's almost at 90 degrees. It used to be lower than that, but they had to extend the landing gear so you could actually get out. So now it looks a little bit goofy. Alright, let's put it back in and continue on our voyage. There we go. So now it's just gonna suck us up into the bay. Then we'll see it close the doors underneath. And we're back in the ship. Yeah, they definitely need to work out the animations a little bit better. It does look like you're going to go right through the canopy when you're getting in and out of the vehicle.
Landing gear retracted.
Yeah, that's probably a pretty good reason on why we always head out backwards, so we don't hit the landing gear. Look at you with the good observations. Now, I was messing with the Federal Corvette a little bit earlier with the landings, and the Federal Corvette's so tall you can pretty much just come out of there wherever you need to. Nice little roll. Yeah, so it looks like this canyon just keeps going and going and going. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh man. It's a hard hit, just straight on. See, that's probably where if I had something like the Eagle, I would have been able to maneuver around that. Okay, another hit. Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, there we go. We've lost the shields and now we're only at half hull. Man, that is some sloppy racing right there. Okay. Put the concentration hat back on. So now the next hit we take, if the shields don't come back up, I'm gonna die. Which I guess I would be okay with because you just pay a little bit of an insurance. And then I'll just be right back at the station and we can test out another vehicle. This valley is pretty wide. So let's climb this little hill right here. See how things look from the top.
Shields online.
So I'm just going to activate vertical thrusters here so we can see what we're doing. Looks like we got like a twin valley there. Kind of meet up. Yeah, see those nasty graphic artifacts right there? It'll go away once we get closer, but man, it looks pretty nasty from a distance. What are you trying to say? I'm gonna lose my flying license? So when he crashes and your insurance goes up, get your license revoked. Oh man, we're gonna do another hit. Oh, but whew, just saved it. Thank you, boost. Okay. So what's your story with Horizons? Do you have it? Did you pre-order it? Are you waiting to see how it turns out when it comes out? Have you been messing around with it? As I start skipping off all the rocks here. I wonder if my ship is damaged. I wonder if that's why I'm a crap racer now. But isn't that always the way? Blame the equipment. Oh boy. Oh, and
Eject.
that's it.
Eject. Eject.
I'm dead. Did a belly flop into the canyon. Oh my goodness. Ship destroyed. Beautiful. But look at that. I only gotta pay 60 grand and then I'm back into the mix. Yes, confirm. Maybe I'll try out let's see, an Eagle. Just do the standard Eagle. Go with max maneuverability. Yeah, I know what you mean. The holidays are pretty rough. Gotta get presents for everybody. Good old Christmas. Oh boy, I just saw my death on the screen. I looked pretty terrible. Okay, to the shipyard. It's okay if you go out gloriously. Alright, so what do we got? What do we got? Let's take out the regular Eagle. I think that'll be better, perhaps. License revoked. I feel like that's it, Commander. You've died. You're out. We can no longer offer you insurance with the Pilots Federation. Let's see. Let's look at my outfitting here real quick. I want to make sure I'm not carrying around anything unnecessary. DD. A fuel scoop. We don't need a fuel scoop. We don't need an advanced discovery scanner. We don't need a detailed surface scanner. Just get rid of all of it. And in its place, we are going to add the planetary vehicle hangar. Name ascending. Yeah, it weighs 6 tons, which is a lot. Especially since a vehicle only weighs 2 tons. Oh well. Launch. Launch the Alert Eagle. What? You don't think crashing into a planet is glorious? Come on. Going out in a fit of speed.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Okay. Racing Eagle, go. Oh, there's a DB Scout. I tried that as well, but it wasn't that great. See ya. Okay. So we won't... Oh, don't open the system map. That's what I get for binding too many things to one button. Yeah, we don't want that. That's what we want. We want to go to Fong Wing. Let's
Frameshift
go.
drive charging.
Don't curse me like that, Ricky Bobby. Don't put that curse on me.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I don't even have a cargo rack, so if I find anything awesome on the planet's surface, I won't be able to pick it up. I may have screwed myself this time. In the interest of saving weight, we shall see. Alright, back into the system. And we're going to try out Fong Wang 10 this time. Surface map? I don't remember you can go open a surface map. This is new. Oh, that's nothing. That's no good. That's stupid. Where did it go? On wing 10. There we go, lock destination. Okay. Now we just gotta pick up speed here so this journey doesn't last forever. See, I got my little bobblehead down here. I just saw that they released some new bobbleheads. I don't think I'll be getting them because they seem kind of goofy. They're releasing letters, numbers, and a Christmas tree. And I don't think I need any of that on my dashboard. So I'm not going to be getting those. So I just got the one bobblehead. Ooh, man, the frame rates really took a dip there for a second. That's not cool. Alright, we're almost there. Yeah, I know a lot of people are planning on going to that planet where all the unidentified artifacts are pointing. That's going to be interesting, but I don't know if that one has an atmosphere or not, so I don't know if we're going to actually be able to land on it. But it would be cool if it didn't. That would definitely be worth seeing. Alright, so now we're coming in for our initial approach. Throttle has been cut back. I'm going a little too fast here, but as we get closer to the rings, it's going to slow us down. What a view, what a view. Yeah, I'm going way too fast. Hoop, hoop, hoop. And I missed it. Oh, the surface looks interesting. Alright, let's see what we got. So it looks like we definitely have some options here.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, I gotta pull up. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure people have thought about going to that planet. I don't know. I mean, there's a whole team devoted to studying the UAs. Oh, what on earth? Okay. Ugh. Man, the graphics still look pretty rough. Alright, orbital cruise dropped. Now we're going into glide mode. So it looks like we've got a big ridge we're going to have to go over. That should be interesting. Yeah, I don't think you're really missing any bobbleheads right now. It's pretty much just the standard male and female. Unless you want to get a Christmas tree, but... Okay, racing eagle go. Well, so far so good. Yeah, way more maneuverable. The engines sound a little funky. It doesn't have that throaty growl like the Viper. Go over another ridge. Yeah, so the Viper's a lot faster, so we're gonna have to use boost down on the Eagle just to get it into gear here. Alright, here we go. Oh boy. There we go. Oh, look at that. Nice. Nice. Woo! Just skimming the ground. Whew. Man, that was exhilarating. Over the ridge. Back down here. Okay, man. That was intense. Some nice little canyons. That wasn't a very good run, though. Here we go. Bring it around. Oh, man. Man, my frame rate is just all over the place. Horizons is definitely a lot harder on the old video card. Yeah, I agree. The physics is a little wonky on the bobbleheads. I think that's why they got rid of them initially. because the physics was doing something weird. But I think they got it mostly sorted out now. That's funny when you go like in and out of frameshift drive. Like it looks like the head's gonna snap off. I can only imagine what that'd be doing to the commander's body. With no artificial gravity or inertial dampening. I'm really not sure what other bobbleheads are going to do. I mean, it would be cool to see like a classic, like a hula dancer. That would be cool. I saw in a picture one time from Elite that they had some of the powers, like the faction leaders, had them as bobbleheads. But I don't know who would get that. Who would get a faction leader bobblehead? I don't know. Seems kind of weird. I mean, it didn't look that great or anything. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Boop, boop, boop. Lost a ring there. Need to find another good canyon. This part's not so bad. Whew, as long as I can keep from hitting. The engine's kind of have a funny sound on the Eagle. Kind of sounds like the pod racers in episode 1. The Kraken. That would be an interesting bobblehead. Maybe get a Cthulhu bobblehead. That would be interesting. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. There I go, not paying attention. Okay. And we're all out here. We're not even going 300 meters per second. Definitely not the fastest little ship. Oh, that was nice. That was nice. I like that. Uh-oh. Alright, came out of it okay. Now, it seems like this system has all, like, icy planets. I don't even know if this one has any, like, regular dirt planets. A Thargoid bobblehead. That, I suspect we will see. Though I guess we have no idea what a Thargoid looks like yet. Well, I guess we could see an unidentified artifact bobblehead. I bet a lot of people would buy that. Whew, saved by vertical thrusters. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was a hard hit. Just scanned the surface there. Up and over. Whew. Oh, now this place looks interesting. This looks like it could be quite the little playground here. Oh, I'm gonna hit. Oh my goodness. Whew. Saved by vertical thrusters again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, man. This eagle's so maneuverable. Even a terrible pilot like me can make it around some of these corners. I didn't check to see if there was any bases on this planet. Ship bobbleheads? That would be interesting. Like, my other ship is an Anaconda. Now, the Anaconda is supposed to actually be able to carry a Sidewinder. So when we get launchable ships, yeah, the Anaconda can launch an alert Sidewinder, which would be interesting. It would take the biggest bay, so you're going to definitely sacrifice some shield strength to do it. But it would be interesting to have an impromptu wingman like that. Well, trading is kind of boring. Do you like bounty hunting? That's always exciting. You can pick up a vulture for, well, I mean, a completely maxed out vulture for about 20 million. And you can really wreak havoc. You can go into a hazardous all by yourself and yeah, really wreak havoc there. So if you haven't tried bounty hunting, I'd recommend picking up a vulture and getting out there. Also, combat zones are a lot of fun if you're into combat. A little bit more of a challenge, I think, than bounty hunting, because all the ships are military spec. But it's definitely very high intensity. Smuggling can be fun. That's a lot like trading, but smuggling is a little bit more interesting. Guess they got those long-range smuggling missions you can make a lot of money on. And if you got yourself an Anaconda for your trading, you can easily outfit that in for combat, and that makes one hell of a combat ship, actually. Just a little bit of upside down racing. This could get nerve-wracking. The Python was really good. But especially with the change that they're doing with the SCBs, you're not going to be able to shield stack anymore with it. So it's actually pretty vulnerable. So, I mean, you can still do maybe like a high intensity or a low intensity RES, but a hazardous RES is going to be a lot more tricky in a Python. But the Python does make a great smuggler, so if you wanted to get into smuggling, Python would be a fantastic choice. Man. Say you don't have any friends? You don't have any friends to do that? What is that? I usually play solo, so I mean, I don't usually play with other players, but I do play on Mobius sometimes. And you can always send me a friend request in game and hop in Mobius. A lot of good commanders there, and then you don't have to worry about getting ganked or anything. Which is pretty much why I avoid open. So now I do feel like I'm on Hoth in the snow speeder. Trying to find Luke and Han. Didn't die much. That's good. And when 1.5 and 2.0 hit, I'm going to be probably switching to the FDL over the Vulture, because now they're giving it the Class 6 power plant and a pitch buff. So I've been messing with it in beta, and I've really been enjoying it. So that would be another option to look into if you don't like the Vulture. Oh man. Let's see how close we can get. Woo! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That could have been disastrous. Yeah, Mobius is a private group where it's just PvE. The only place that there's PvP is if you go into a combat zone. Oh man, and declare for one of the powers. So yeah, you don't have to worry about anyone ganking you or anything. And yeah, you spelled it correctly. So if you do a search for a private group and type in Mobius, you know, just like you did, well, without the question mark, of course, then yeah, you're going to be able to get into the Mobius server. Well, you have to request access, and they usually grant it pretty quick. So it seems I've strayed from my canyon here. Let's get a look at that surface detail. Woohoo! That was a little too close for comfort. Okay. Time to head back up so we can find the trenches again. Oh, man. It's pretty intense flying upside down like that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, so we're going to go back into orbital
4,
and
3,
bring it back
2,
around.
1. Engage.
See if we can find a good canyon again. Okay, so we basically just listen for the change in engine tone, and that's when you know you've gone into orbital cruise mode. Yeah, we can see the surface a little bit. Okay, so you just hear it change a little bit. So now we're into orbital cruise. So we're just going to go up here a little bit and flip her around. Oh, you still have the Viper? Yeah, the Viper's really good. It's a good little ship. I flew the Viper for quite a while.
Orbital flight engaged.
Okay, that looks interesting over there. I think that's where we'll head. Okay. So another occupation you can try is mining. That's can be relaxing, especially if you go into like a ring where there's nobody around. You can just mine to your heart's content. Or you could go into like a high intensity area, do some mining, then fight some pirates as well. Now you must be thinking about a different ship, because the Vulture is one of the most maneuverable ships in the game. That's got like an 8 out of 10 for maneuverability. So you must be thinking of a different ship. The Vulture is highly maneuverable. Now here's a nice little canyon. Oop, oop, oop. We'll skip here. Okay, so we ran out of that canyon pretty quick. Bring it back around. Yeah, so if you don't like non-maneuverable ships, you'll want to stay away from the Python. Because Python is not maneuverable at all. Even the Anaconda can outpitch a Python, which is a little ridiculous. Oh, what? I thought I cleared that. Must be my wing hit it. So now I'm down to 1 ring of shields. Means if I hit another good splat, I will explode. So what ship are you using for your trading? Were you doing bolt trading or rare commodity trading? So imagine you probably grabbed a Type 6 or something like that if it was rare trading, and maybe a Type 7 for bolt commodity trading. Sounds like we're coming out of the peaks here. See if we can find another way in. Here we go. It looks pretty rough over there. Whew. Maybe the graphics look a little bit better on 10 instead of 9. I mean, the planet type looks about the same, but... yeah, the Type 6. So the Type 6 is a decent trading ship if you were doing, like, the rare runs. The Type 6 isn't all that great for the large commodity trading. That you're going to want to use the Type 7. I mean, if you still want to keep doing trading. Use the Type 7, and then eventually get the Type 9. A lot of people hate on the Type 9 because of its maneuverability, but I always thought it was kind of cool. It was such a bulky ship. And then you can use that one until you get the Anaconda. And the Anaconda right now is the bolt trader. Now that's going to change once 1.5 and 2.5 or 2.0 come out, because the Imperial Cutter is going to turn into the new bulk trader. because you can have over 700 tons of cargo room, which is ridiculous, and still be fast. Still maneuvers terribly, but be a lot faster. Alright, so you have 2.5 million credits. Yeah, that's not a whole lot. You're not going to be able to pick up a vulture with that. If you have 2.5 million, I would recommend sticking with the Viper and start outfitting that for combat and do bounty hunting in like a high intensity RES, and keep saving up your money until you can buy a vulture. You can get a decently kitted out vulture for about 7.5 million, and the vulture pretty much just prints money. That ship is so good in combat. And once you're printing money, then you're good to go. That's the vulture kind of unlocks the rest of the ships if you're just in combat at all. Okay, so rare runs. There's actually a website that can help you find trading routes. And if you go onto like Reddit and go to like I think it's Elite Traders subreddit, they've got a lot of routes on there as well. Or even if you just straight up just Google Elite Dangerous Rare Trade Routes, that's going to give you a good start. I haven't done them in such a long time, I'm not going to be able to remember what the good routes are, because that was quite a while ago. Uh-oh. Oof, that was a nasty hit.
Shields offline.
Oh, man. Yeah, and it looks like you already know about bulk trading, so... you can also optimize bulk trading by using like a trading website. And, actually, let me slow down here. I'm going to Alt-Tab, and I'm going to put in a couple of websites here into the chat that's going to help you out. Let's see. This website is really good. And Thruds.
Shields online.
Okay, here we go. Put that one in here. There we go. So there is some good sites for you to use. Okay, back in business. Yeah, so mess around with those websites, and you'll be able to find some rare runs on there. They're pretty easy to use, pretty intuitive, user-friendly, all that good stuff. So yeah, definitely check those out if you're interested in trading still. But if trading has become boring for you, you can try the smuggling. That's going to give you a lot better profits and still kind of be in the trading arm of the game. Or just give it all up, trade in your Type 6, outfit your Viper, and get out there and do some hunting. Save up for the Vulture, the credit printer. It looks like we might have come out of the canyons here. Oof. Looks interesting. Let's try reading out. We did a little bit. Alright, so let's see if we can go find just a regular rocky planet. And see if we can find any good canyons there. They're probably a lot harder to find. Seems like the icy planets are usually
Frameshift drive charging.
has the high topography.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, so we're just gonna pull away from the planet here. And while we're doing that, we'll open up the system map. See if we can find an interesting planet. Alright, so this one's got a station going around it. It's got some bases too. That could be interesting. Those are all icy planets. So if we want to go see a regular planet, it looks like we have to head back towards the star. What's this one? Metal rich. High metal content. High metal content. Let's try this one. This one looks interesting. Alright. Swing around here. We got a little bit of a trip ahead of us. I too keep all of my ships. It doesn't make any sense to sell them because you're losing 10% and you might want to come back to it. So that's why I've got so many ships. If I open up my system map here, I've got ships everywhere. So this is my kind of home planet, Beta-1 Tucane. So that's where a lot of my ships are. So you can see there on the left-hand screen, lots and lots of ships. Oh, interesting. I own multiple federal corvettes now. Gotta love Beta. And this is another one of my hunting grounds, 1952 Zeta. So I got some ships there as well. Yep, ships everywhere. Yeah. 8 million will get you into a budget vulture, and that will definitely start printing money. If you like combat. If you don't like combat, I guess stick with your trading. Maybe do some mining or smuggling. But I've gotten most of my money from combat. Let's see how much money I got right now. Statistics. So, now these numbers are old, but yeah, current assets 1.2 billion. Yeah, those are numbers a little old though. It's a little bit more now because I did some more fundraising for when Federal Corvette goes live. Okay, coming up on initial approach on Fong Wang 1. We'll see what kind of planet we're dealing with here. Well, if combat is fun, then the Vulture is for you. That is my recommendation. Alright, so let's see. What do we got here? This looks interesting. Looks like we've got a little bit of discoloration there. Perhaps it's canyon. Hey, it's not looking good though. The planet just looks pocked. I don't think we're gonna have much luck here. But let's check it out anyway, just in case.
Orbital flight
A little bit of
engaged.
topography there. I don't know, we'll see what this is first. Okay, yeah, that looks like it might be Canyon E. Oh, this could actually be interesting. Yeah, we'll go right through here. Wow, look at that detail. Look at that surface detail. Looks really interesting. Well, we'll be getting a closer look here pretty soon. Huh. It's kind of a weird color, isn't it? Seems awfully wide. I was hoping for some narrower canyons. The color of this planet's so weird. Let's get a better look. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this planet. As we bake in the sun. The good canyons. I guess we just got a little astray here. So we might be able to pop back in here. It's definitely not as compelling as the ice planet, though. Oh boy. Here's a little something. This is more like a ravine than a canyon. Ooh, that was close. Doesn't show profit. I don't know what that means. Depends which one you're looking at. If you look at thruds, you can set or find a route from one place to another, and it'll show, or you can kind of set your filters for best profit or something like that. The other one is pretty much like a website to help you find certain commodities and find out their best price. So you kind of have to tell it some information before it'll give you a route. So you might want to just go to Google and look up rare trading route, and then you can use the locations that they talk about to find out the best prices and stations to go to. So you kind of have to do a little bit of legwork to do to make good money in the rare trading. I don't know, this place is looking just kind of muddy. And this is more ravine-y than canyon-y. I might have to try another planet. Alright, going up. We're gonna check out another planet here that's close by. See if we can find some better canyons there.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, up we go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Bye, red planet. But that's kind of what Mars looks like. I could hope to imagine. Up, 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 and away. Okay, so what's the next planet we're gonna check out here? Now this one has spaces, so we'll go check that out. Fong Wang 3. So long, Fong Wang 1. Bring it around. Alright, now we're moving. And it's only 40 light seconds away, so this could be a pretty quick little trip here. I should have equipped some weapons though, then we could mess around with some of the smaller bases. Though, you can't do anything to them, like you can blow up the sentries, but that's about it. And they've got data points, but that seems to be bugged out right now, you can't really use them all the time. So you can't even really check out the data links. So hopefully they'll get that worked out by December 15th for release. Or for Beta 6, and we'll see which one comes first, release or Beta 6. But I mean, we're only looking at, today is the 12th? So I mean, that's only 3 days away, so I don't think we're going to be looking at a Beta 6. Which is a little unfortunate, but oh well. I wasn't paying attention, now I'm coming in way too hot. Looks like just another POC planet. I don't think we're gonna find any canyons on this one. So we'll check out a base. See what's up at Barrett Vision. Though I do not know what Barrett Vision is.
Orbital flight engaged.
There we go, just come in nice and easy. Interesting surface colors. A lot of brown mixed with a little bit of yellow. Some craters. I'm going to start to see it come up now. Dropping from orbital. Gonna put us in a glide slope. There we go. Just eating away at that speed. Alright, so it looks like this is a station. So it looks like we can probably request to land here and check it out a little bit. Yeah, request docking.
Docking request granted.
Alright, going to landing pad 2. But let's take a little tour of the area first. Some advertising for core dynamics. Yeah, we must be in federal territory. Whoa, what did I hit? Alright, here's Bay 2. It's coming sideways.
Landing gear not deployed.
Oh, yeah, landing gear. Duh.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful.
That must have been just right at the last second. Okay, so let's enter, and then we'll get the SRV out. Welcome to Barrett Vision. Alright, deploy the SRV. Alright, so let's see what we got out here. A lot of sentries. And jump. Ooh, a little squirrely. Oop. Okay, so it wasn't a super smooth landing. So let's go full speed. Let's get a jump going here. Alright, here we go. See if we can jump the whole thing. Oh, almost. Oh, man. Did some damage there. Let's see what else we got here. Looks like some cargo containers. Now, where were those big buildings? Let's go check out the big buildings. It's a little squirrely at top speed. Oh, 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 hit a light post. So what is in here? Got a ramp. Oh, it's like a road. Hangar 12. So I guess it's got like exits and stuff too. Yeah, that must be for the big ships. Oh, there's a ship taking off. A pair of ships taking off. That's pretty cool. There goes an asp. That's a nice little station. Man, I'm really beating this SRV up here. Oh, well, that wasn't so bad. What is this structure, I wonder? Some kind of industrial building. That's nice that they let you just ride around wherever you want here. Woohoo! Oh yeah. Oh, there's a control tower. Hello! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nice. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Alright, well that's enough of that. Let's request docking. See if it'll point us to the ship here. Oop. I'm going way too fast. Oh, hold on. This must be it right here. So it looks like that's my ship. No, that's the wrong garage. Let's see if we can find the correct garage. Huh. Maybe this one? Wish it was marked a little better. Yeah, this must be it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, man. Well, I think I'm going to cut it for here. Been live for just over an hour and a half. Seems like a pretty good time to go check out some canyons and everything. Had some fun. Blew up a few times. You know, the usual stuff. Oh, yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I'll try to do another stream again before the official launch comes out. And again, that's December 15th, if you're interested in purchasing. And that guy, I had a good time talking with you. Always good seeing you online. Hopefully I'll see you next time. And I will catch all you commanders in the black.